Happening, guys? Ken Kaplan Jr. out front of the Kaplan Cycle Shop, and I got this beautiful 72 CB350 that's been tuned in nice, and this is total sweetheart. I'll let the bike speak for itself. Listen to this. Easy to start. It's a testament of a nice tuned in, synchronized set of carburetors. Grab the mic, Jordan. I'll do a little demo, and I'll tell you all about it. What's happening, guys? Ken Kaplan Jr. out front of the Kaplan Cycle Shop. Today we got a 72 Honda CB350 twin. It's got a little 2-into-1 megaphone exhaust. Just had the carbs cleaned, tuned, and synchronized by the staff here. Thing rips. I'm going to let it speak for itself. That beautiful, just candy red paint job. Back when the European twins were rolling the roost, and then Honda came out with this program and put them all to rest. Man. Put them in bankruptcy, basically. So this is a nice, reliable twin, ready to rumble. Grab the mic, Jordan, and let the bike speak for itself. Going to the work order. A lot of money spent on this one. Guys, a lot of times in the shop here, we're dealing with classics. A lot of times, you pull a bike out of the barn, you get it right the first time, and you tinker with it, you go on a test ride. We'll have it in and out of the shop 4 or 5 times, put some test ride miles on them until we get them dialed in. And that's just the case with this bike. But it's always worth it, taking the extra time, getting the bike right, because we took it down for the 5th time. This thing just absolutely dialed in. Boys tune it in real nice. I'll go over the work order notes with you. Dean actually just laid down a paint job that, only way to describe it is it's a 10. Brand new paint job on the fork uppers, the original gas tank, and the side panels. Andrew, one of our new techs here in the service shop, rebuilt the carburetors, put new fuel lines and fuel filters, cleaned out the tank. We've got a great procedure here with the Evapo-Rust and the Caswell treatment. There's no cream coatings or issues or anything that's going to fail here. Just good rehab fuel system. Clean the points in all electrical connectors to gain spark. Replace the ignition coil with a good working OEM coil. It's key. There's no aftermarket ignition components on this bike. Adjusted the valve lash and timing chain tension. Replaced the battery, a new Yuasa battery. Lubed and serviced all the cables. Replaced the front tire. Adjusted the front brakes, installed a brand new seat lock on the bike, replaced and rewired both turn signals, fixed threads on shock mounts. I guess there's an issue with the shock mounts that's dialed in. The engine oil was changed and new plugs were installed. Later, Lance. Work order came out to $3,106 parts and labor, and that's including the sublet labor. Well, Dean's on staff. We call it the sublet labor. This world-class paint job that Dean laid down on the tank. Bike was also hot water pressure washed, degreased, tires were cleaned, seat was clean, brand new gold chain was installed, polished all the chrome and aluminum, including the wheels, forks, handlebars, and touched up the engine covers. The frame was locally touched up, and the exhaust was also repainted. You see, it's got the aftermarket 2-in-1 thing. It's got that that growl to it. Super sweet. I'll put it in the block so you can get a better view of it, Jordan. Mileage is 14,984 miles. Just broken in on the little twin here. Lots of original componentry around the bike. Original seat cover, killer shape. The front fenders, the front and rear fender are original. They're, you know, showing some pits. It is a 50-year-old motorcycle. Same with original wheel set. That's nice and straight. No issues with the spokes or anything like that. But they're not perfect, you know. A little bit of patina, but that's what makes this, you know, appealing. It's a rider, and it's got a nice new paint job. That's the hard work, guys. Getting the bike tuned in. Good luck trying to find someone to tune in your Classic from barn fresh to what you see here. Build at modern, you know, labor rates. If you can find someone to do it, expect it to take a year, and it take an outrageous amount of time. So it's all original componentry. It's not a restoration, but I always like to look at the stem to see, you know, the original plaque, manufactured 12 of 71. You see up here, this is a good way of I always look to the stem as sort of a, you know, you see the original paint on the frame, how, you know, how it was stored, if there was paint sloppily splooged onto the frame, that kind of deal. It's always the tell-all. Looks like it's got a new horn on it. Everything works, guys. Brakes on point, clutch transmission on point. The fuel system's been cleaned. There's got no issues, no leaks. I would say this thing's ready to enjoy. Take it out on Sundays. Take it out to the show. It's not a 100-point concourse machine, but it'll definitely give you a lot of miles. Nice, reliable, tuned-in bike here. Looks like the passenger pegs turned around on us on our test ride here. We'll have that tightened up. That's another thing, guys. We're never done with these classics. You know what I mean? So this one will go back down for another go in the service department. Get the thing dialed in, and she's going to be all ready for the new owner. It'll be parked in the museum. VP 94 non-ethanol fuel in the tank. Nice stable fuel. It'll last for years. If you have any questions on it, guys, give us a call. 860-454-7024. We offer financing through Freedom Road. You can call the shop line and ask for Ken Kaplan Jr. That's me. To do a pre-approval, take about 3 minutes. Freedom Road's gold standard. They got incredible rates. They have no issues booking out the Classic material here. We can ship it anywhere in the States inexpensively. Some message or zip code for a shipping quote. Thank you for watching thus far. Good luck bidding on it, and God bless America.